you have two options. It's either to change or to accept. There are a lot of situations in our lives where we just complain about it. All we do is we complain about the things that are happening in our life, but we always hear what you're not changing, you're choosing. So if you choose not to change it, you have to accept it. Accept something for the way that it is. If you don't like your situation in life, you need to accept it for the way it is, or you need to change it. You need to do something about it. But I feel like a lot of us, we live in a world of complaining. We live in a society of, we just complain and we don't actually do anything. We don't do anything about it. We don't put any action, or we don't try to do anything about it. We just complain about our situations and we don't accept it. If you don't want to do anything about it, you have to accept it. You don't like something about yourself. Can you change it? Maybe. Can you not? Okay, if you can't change your situation, you can't change a certain thing about yourself, you have to accept it. You have to accept the situation for how it is. You have to accept yourself for how you are. Some things in our life and the things about ourselves we can change. We can change our body, we can change our eating habits, we can change our mental, the way that we dress, but at the end of the day, you are who you are, and some things you cannot change. Some things you need to accept. And I feel like a lot of people have a hard time doing that. They have a hard time accepting the things for how they are, accepting the things that they cannot change. Yes, you can change a lot within your life, you can change a lot within yourself, but certain things, it doesn't matter how hard you try, it doesn't matter how bad you want it, you can't change it. It's something that you have to accept. I recently saw a clip of Monsters University. If you don't know what that is, it's like an animated cartoon with Sully and Mike. So Mike is not the scariest monster there is, and all he wants to do with his life is he wants to be a scarer. He wants to scare people for a living, but the way that he is, just the way that he was born, he's not a scary looking guy. He's just a green eye. He's a green eye, and then his best friend is the scariest person there is. He doesn't need to try to be scary. And Mike thinks that he's a failure. He wanted it more than anybody. He wanted to be a scarer more than anybody, but the physical makeup of himself, he wasn't a scary guy, and that's something that he couldn't change. He couldn't change that, and that's something that he had to accept. And then in Monsters University, he was going through school to try to become a scarer, right? But he couldn't. He couldn't because just the way that he is, the way that he was born, the card that he was dealt, the cards that he had, that wasn't in it for him. It wasn't in it for him, and he wanted it more than anybody else. He wanted it more than anybody. He tried to change it as much as he could, but he couldn't. He couldn't change who he was at the core. He couldn't change his appearance. He couldn't change the fundamental things about himself, and he accepted that. In Monsters Inc., he became just an analytics type of guy, the knowledge behind the Sully. Sully is his best friend, the scary looking guy. He became Sully's quarterback. He became that guy in the chair for Sully. So he switched it. He changed what he could, and he accepted the things that he couldn't change. He changed his career path. He changed all the things that he wanted to do with his life, and he accepted that some things weren't meant for him. And I recently really thought about that. Certain things you can't change. It doesn't matter how bad you want something, sometimes you just can't achieve it. You just can't get it. Hard work and effort may not get you to the places that you really want to be at, and sometimes you just have to accept it. If you can't accept it, then keep on trying to change it. But if you did everything in your power, you put in 100% effort, really 100% effort, you did more than anybody else, and you still didn't get it, you still couldn't change it, then you have to accept it and you have to pivot. You can't waste your time on certain things, but you have to keep on going. You have to keep on trying. You have to keep on trying to change things. It's a rare case where you can't change certain things. It's a rare case where hard work and effort won't get you to the places that you want to be at, and that's something that you need to accept. But you're not changing, you're choosing. I feel like there's a lot of people who just complain about the situation that they're in life. They complain about their body, whatever it may be. They complain about their friend group, their partner, but the things that you're not changing, you're choosing. If you're not changing that relationship, you're not changing things about yourself, it means that you're choosing it. You're choosing it because you're not willing to change. I know it's hard. I know you don't want to change, but understanding the things in your life that you refuse to change, you're choosing. You may not be directly choosing it, but by choosing other things in life, by choosing not to go to the gym, by choosing to eat unhealthy, you're choosing to also be unfit. You're choosing to be unhealthy. Understanding the things that you're not changing about yourself, about your life, you're choosing. So ask yourself, what are some things in life that all I do is I complain. I complain about these things, yet I want different. I want more for myself. Ask yourself the things that you aren't changing. Do you want to be choosing those things? Because people don't want to be unhealthy. People don't want toxic relationships, but you choose to entertain this person in your life. You choose to keep on going back to that person in your life. So then you're also choosing to stay in toxic environments. You're not choosing to go to the gym. You're not choosing to eat healthy. So you're choosing to be unhealthy. You're choosing to be unfit. Ask yourself, what do you want to change about your life, and what are you willing to do? What are you willing to change in your life? You have two options. You can either change or accept. The things that you're not changing, you're choosing.
I did everything right. I wanted it more than anyone. And I thought if I wanted it enough, I could show everybody that Mike Wazowski is something special. And I'm just not.
Something is wrong inside of me. I have to find it and cut it out. Cut it out.
But you're not the only failure here. I act scary, Mike. But most of the time, I'm terrified.